Again, folks. Don't ask what time it is. I don't know. I don't care. I only care about my Father's time. My Father really is God. I'm really the unknown prophet of God. For real, folks. No joke. I want to talk about something. People say such a disturbing things. This church people with this fancy clothes and their expensive things. And I see it everywhere. All these freaky people who do have lots of money and lots of houses and very expensive stuff. You listening to, you know? You need to listen to the people who got nothing. That's the first thing. Listen to the people who got nothing. Not even clothes on their bodies. Listen to that people. So that's one. It's disturbing, for me. Okay, now they talk about when God will come back, Jesus Christ will come back, things will happen. So Jesus will come back and all eye will see him, all eye, or do we have two eyes? I don't know, folks, Do we have two eyes or one eye? So, and this go through the world, this one eye problem thing, it also stay with Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ is coming, all eye will see him. No, all eyes will see him. We do have two eyes, folks, not one. This is also a disturbing thing. And God did warn me for this disturbing thing, this eye. You understand? So this is when Jesus will come back, all eye will see him. That all ear will hear him. Then they say ears. So they do understand we do have two ears, but we only do have one eye. I mean, eye is one and eyes are two, right? Oh, maybe I'm stupid, folks. I don't know it. Come on. And this is how they come. And then they come with PayPal on the end. PayPal and all that kind of shit. You understand? Bank accounts. Because they want more money. Very disturbing. Definitely, if you say that you do walk with God, you do not walk with God in that way. You walk with the devil. That's easy. You understand? People did go to hell, and there are 361 chambers of hell. Yeah, 361? I did not know. It's a new story for me. 361 chambers of hell. And the people who listen to music will go there. Well, if you go with that music, people, yes. But if you listen to that music and you dance on that music, you think you will go to hell because you did listen to that music, you did dance on that music, you did have fun with that music. You understand? Then you will go to hell? No, folks, you will not go to hell when you listen to that music and you dance on that music. When you start to do the movements they want from you. This one eye and all that kind of shit, and the 666 sign and all that kind of boo. Then, you understand? But you can dance on music. And you can listen to music. I don't do it anymore, but hey, you people are free to do it. You understand? It will not say that you will go to hell. No. If you go wrong, then you will find a way of hell. That's how easy it will be. Or hell is not created yet. It will be created on earth. No one tell you, I'm telling you. Hell will be created on earth, and God will take all his people what belong to him. Oh, also, God will come, or Jesus Christ will come, with a big earthquake. A big earthquake never did happen before. So, Jesus Christ is a murderer, suddenly, because he will come and start to murder people? You think if the whole world is shaking, the people will not die? And it will stand on Jesus' name. Oh yes? No, folks, it's not how it will happen. It's not true at all. Yeah, the big earthquake is coming. And then he come with great power and with many of his people, and he do on his head have a golden crown and all that kind of bullshit. No, man. He will not come like that. I told you how he will come. So will he kill many? No. Will I see him? Will all eyes see him? Or eyes see him? And this kind of crap I need to listen to. And I think, man, I like to do you something. Rip you out of your clothes or something, you know. Put you completely naked for God. Let's see how you will talk then. With your church and your bullshit. And your rich talk. Your fancy clothes. Your houses. And money taken away from people. These are the preachers you're listening to. Well, I'm a very different preacher, folks. You understand? For me, no money. I do not have PayPal. I do not have PayPal. It's free. Completely free. You understand? How it has to be. Free. But it's very disturbing what I see, folks. And you people go for that kind of stories. And on the end of the story, they ask you, yeah, if you love this video, this is my PayPal. And you open your wallet and you go to PayPal. Huh? And these people are laughing. You're working hard for your money, and these people will take the money you did work for. But you did not know. So you work for that freak. Well, I only do work for God. You understand? And I also get paid with love. For I told my father, I will not work for you if you don't pay me with love. It's easy, folks. I cannot work if I get no love. I cannot work. That's how easy it is. I want to get paid by God with love and nothing more. And I always will get paid with love and nothing more. Because I want nothing more than love. I want the love of God, and that's all I want. And I repay God with my love. All the love I do have, it goes to God. Not one of you. I do not have love left for you. Only for God. But big stories, folks. Yeah, the whole earth will shake and all that kind of things, And many people will die, of course. Because an earthquake will come, what never was happened in life before, on earth before. So I like to know how many people gonna die. And this is what Jesus Christ gonna do. They say it. And I think, huh? They think Jesus must be the biggest murderer of all time. If this is happening, folks, then Jesus is the biggest murderer of all time. Then he is more worse than Hitler. You think Jesus wants this on his neck? No, folks. So this is not going to happen. These are stories. Ugly stories. This is not how it will be. God will do completely nothing. He will not kill you. So he definitely will not come with an earthquake and take your life away. And then after this church guy say, yeah, and after this, you will be with Jesus. And you lay all that on the floor. Come on. What is this for bullshit? I told you folks, you will not be so happy when God comes. You understand? But he will not come to kill you. Not one of you. But the people will be left alone who need to be left alone. And the other people will go with God. This is how it will go. If God will find him. That's question number 2. For now, God did find nothing yet. So, I can tell you that far. Because you like your old habits. And don't want to go with the heavenly habits. Understand? That's why. But God will kill no one. Or Jesus Christ will kill no one. He will not come with this kind of thing to kill you. And the rest will go with him. Then we all lay dead on the floor. If an earthquake like this will come, all over the world, all gonna die. Conclusion, God is the big murderer. And I need to protect my father in this. This is such a dirty disgusting thing, folks, what's happening. And people don't see it. They will think, yeah, man, and after this, if this shaking is done, we go with Jesus Christ. No! You are bleeding, dying. This is not what God wants. But he can do it easily, folks, if he wants. But he is not coming like that. So don't worry, folks. The people who will be with God will get what God will give you. You understand? And it's for each and any one of you different. Because God knows exactly what you really need. And you do have different needs. All of you. And God can give you this. That's for sure. But God will not come like a killer, folks. Forget it. God is not a killer. But this is how people talk about God. And oh, I will see him. Now I do have two eyes. So I directly will go to this person and will say, do we not have two eyes? God did warn me for this one eye, folk. But go on with your story. Okay. And all ears will hear him. Oh, so all eye will see him and all ears will hear him. What is this? If we do have one eye, why don't we have one ear? And then they come with a picture, the eye of Jesus, one eye. They show you in a big screen, one eye. What is that? Jesus do have two eyes, but they show you one eye. And this is how you people will never understand what is going on with this one eye. Too stupid to understand. I'm warning you for this kind of talk. They say they are with God, but you do not know how against they are against God. They will not tell you. You need to see it with your own eyes. If you look with one eye, go to your devil. This is where it comes from. So if I hear a story that we do have two ears and one eye, go to your devil. I do have two eyes. And if I do have one eye, then I did have two eyes. That's the way I was born, right? But I lose one eye, okay? Then I still do understand. I'm born with two eyes. All of you. Or something must be terribly wrong when you are born. It's possible. But then still you will understand that you can look with one eye to the people who do have two eyes. because you then only have one eye. You understand? And this guy will see, who was born with one eye, that we all do have two eyes. And then he will think, oh man, I only do have one eye. The rest of the people do have two eyes. Easy learning, right? No, they show Jesus like a big murderer and with one eye and two ears. Come with a big earthquake, like never did happen in history before. So this will be the biggest earthquake ever? No, folks, this will happen when he take all the people. All the people who he need, he take. And then, when he go, he will leave you alone, and then this earthquake come. Not when he come, nothing happen. But when he go away again, he take his people, and then hell break loose. But that's what the church do not say. No, they say, when Jesus come, hell break loose. Then there is no one left to be with Jesus Christ. So that's a very strange story, folks. Very strange. I'm telling you, folks, Jesus is not a murderer. Well, you call him Jesus, I call him God. That's why I go into Jesus Christ, or you never will go with my Father. On the outside, he is Jesus Christ. But on the inside, he is God. So if you do not go with Jesus Christ, you never will be with God. It's spiritual, folks. You need to understand. So I see this message, one eye, two ears, and I directly become mad. God did warn me for that kind of people. With their fancy clothes, fancy cars, fancy houses and all that kind of shit. They talk themselves rich in my Father's name. You understand? I don't do this. And I can do this, folks. I told my Father God, can I take some money from them? You know? Can I double cross them like the rest of the world will do? And God told me, no, you cannot do that. I can do that, but then I do not listen to my Father. I can make you poor in one moment, and I will be rich. You know? Is that the way of God? No, no. Like I told you already, God got nothing with money. And God is not a murderer. Man, it is unbelievable with you people. I need to protect my own father. It's crazy, folks. What are you doing? I feel almost that I am here, that I am touched by my father to protect him. In the words what's coming out of you. You people are disgusting, man. No wonder that you will not walk with me. You never will. Be against my father, be against me. And you will be. Because I will drain you to it. You understand? I will drag you to this. If you are not with my father, you are not with me. You hate my father, you hate me. And I will drag you into it. For myself. Not for my father, for myself. I want you that you will hate me. If you hate my father so much, you must hate me more. And you will. Because I will talk, folks. And I will never shut up. I will drag you deep in it. And you will not like me. The way I talk, you will never like. I'm sure about this. I need to protect my own father. That is unbelievable, folks. But I do it. I do protect my own father. Will God be proud? I don't care if God will be proud. You understand? I only care for God. And God care for me. Proud and all that kind of thing. I got nothing with. You understand? This kind of talk I do not understand. I do not know. So I only go for my father and I protect my father. That's what I know. And you will hate me in this. And I will be the only one you will hate the most. I'm sure, folks. I'm that type of guy. You will understand very soon. Like I told you already many times, I do not like you. You are not my thing, not my cup of tea. I will never drink from you. The fruit I take is only from my father, because I know my father. I do not know you. But I learn to understand and to know who you are. And folks, I never been to the internet like this. I'm just a normal, regular guy like you. But I'm changed. People say, yeah, you are born again. What born again? Freak off, man, with your born again. Born again only can be when you die first. I'm just changed. That's it. I'm not born again. And God never told me that I am born again. You understand? Well, that's what people say. Yeah, you are born again. You saw the light. Oh yeah, I saw many light. Yeah, it's true. I saw many light. But born again? No, do not belong to it. I belong to you people. Huh? You say you are born again. No, you are just changed. You changed your way of walking. You are not born again. It's bullshit. You walk a different way. That's all. That's a good thing. But when you are with the devil, you also will walk a different way. You understand? But for me, if you really will be born again, and that's one person, that's Jesus Christ. He was born again. He did die and did stand up. He is born again. And no one else in this world. You know? And baptizing, folks, many times people did come to me for baptizing. I never did do this. And now I tell my Father God, if it do exist, baptizing, then you will be the one, whoever will put his hands on me to baptize me. Because there will be no one in this world ever who will touch me with baptizing. Not gonna happen. Or God will send me someone, Johannes the Baptist or something. I will say to Johannes also, no man, I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen. Yeah, but God did send me. Yeah, it doesn't matter. God can baptize me and no one else. Like I told the whole wide world. I also tell you, so go back to God and tell my Father, I will not be baptized by you. I will be baptized by my Father if it do exist. Then my Father will baptize me. But you also will not baptize me. And then I'm talking to an angel, folks. God did send to me. I will never listen. Like I told you, I am this person. I am with God. And I do exactly what God wants from me. You understand? And if God will baptize me, then God will baptize me. But not someone else God will send. It will not happen. So my Father will send no one to baptize me. Because my Father God knows me very well. He did not touch me for nothing or something, you know. He definitely did know what he did do. He know who he did touch. And that I will become a very strange talking person. My Father God knows very well. So I know already that God will never send me someone because I'm gonna send him back. Can be the most beautiful angel next to God. I don't care. I only care for God like I told you folks. That's why no one gonna walk with me. Also no angels in heaven. You understand? I walk with God. And the people who will walk with God, then I need to walk with them. You understand? But no one gonna walk with me. First, you walk with my Father before you ever will walk with me. First, you walk with my Father because I am not first. My Father God is first. So show me that you will walk with my Father and I will start to walk with you. If you don't, then you do never walk with me. First my Father first. and then me. Or maybe last me. I don't care. But I want to see first my Father. My Father first. And me, I do not care much. I want to see my Father happy. I don't want to see myself happy. I'm here not for myself. So I will never make a selfie. All that kind of bullshit. You want to walk with me? Walk with my Father first. Give him everything you do have. And you will walk with me. To be with my Father, go into Jesus Christ. I want to see this, folks. Each one of you. Be with Jesus Christ. Go into Jesus Christ. Or you never will be with my Father. But my Father first. That's why I say all the time, folks. I don't care about you. Less. You understand? I say these things because God did want me for it. To say it. I'm not here for my pleasure. I'm just here to warn you. Father God can tell me, my son, do you care for these people? And I will say to Father God, I leave this to you, the caring thing. Yeah, folks, you will hate me. You will hate me in the way I talk. Do understand me very well. I am a very much more different talker than you ever did here in this world. I am that one. Yes, definitely. And I can make it. I can do it. You understand? No one can talk like me. Not one. Find the person. Come on. Find it. You know? And now I get signals in my head. Like, yeah, I cannot even explain. I feel that God is with me and he do something with my mind. You know, he touch it and it's a very, very nice, feeling, you know. And you people think that I talk against God. Man, there is no one in this world who will love God more than I ever will. There is no one in this whole wide world, not one of you, who will stand up together with me and give the love I do give to God. Not one of you. That's why I get the nice sensations of God into my mind. You know, he tickle my brain. He do it everywhere. I feel this thing, and I think, wow, Father God, give me something new. Eh? He tickled my brains, you know. A nice sensation. You will never understand. I get this thing inside. This is how I walk with God. And this is why I want to be alone. You understand? And people can come and talk with me and write something down. Yeah, you are right. And I say simply, of course I'm right. If I am not right, then I do not walk with God. I'm the unknown prophet of God. And if I don't know it, then who will? So I write something back like that, you understand. This time it was a nice girl. I did talk about Kanye West, that he is with 666. And she told me, yeah, you are right. But I am not right. God is right. God said this to me. So she do not right to me. She better do right to God. Not say to me that I am right in the things I say. No, be with God first. I want you to see to be with God first. Say it to God, girl. Say it to God. He's there, he will listen. I will take nothing what belongs to God. And also this story I just tell about this girl, that I am right. I am nothing. She need to say this to God. You are right, God. So don't write me, people, because I'm gonna hurt you, like I told you. And now I'm gonna hurt this girl, because she stepped already wrong. She never did know that I will answer like this. But that's the right answer. So, and it's painful, because the girl mean no harm and want to be with me in some kind of way. You understand? So she sent me some love. But I don't want the love, girl. Send it to my father. Give to my father what belongs to my father. And that's your love, girl. So say to God what you told me. So folks, for everyone who will write to me, I did warn you, right? I think I did warn you very well. Now I do have this chat open, you understand? And people can write to me. It's okay, you can write to me. But I will give answers back you will not like. Because you people always will step wrong in the way you write. And I will tell you what is wrong. Remind it. Put it in your reminded mind. And use this reminder. And wend yourself to God. Not to me. I'm just nothing, folks. I'm just a talker. Don't write me nothing. Speak with God. He's listening. He's watching. He's waiting. So you do have something to say? You want to write something down? First, listen this story I tell you. And I will make another story about this, what people will write to me and all that kind of things. They want to become my friend and thumbs up and thumbs down and all that kind of shit. I don't need it, folks. I am not going for this. You understand? I want you to go for God, not for me. I'm not here for me. I don't care about me. But God cares about you. That's why I'm here. I tell you, God cares about you. But if you ask me, do you care about me? No. No. I do not care about you. No. But God cares about you. But folks, I'm not God. You understand? I also, one warning is enough. I think you will understand one warning is enough. Never make a mistake with me. That was your one warning, that you never will make a mistake with me. Because then I'm directly done. You understand? One mistake will be your last one. But God do not think so. God gave many warnings. No, not me. One warning must be enough. One warning was for me enough, so it must be for you also enough, right? But I see you like little children, this whole world. And I tell you, watch out for that heater. If you touch it, you're gonna burn yourself. Watch out, people. And people do touch that thing and say, ow, and start to cry. And I only can say, well, I did warn you, right? Now you burn yourself because you did not listen. If you did listen, it never did happen. This is how I see the world. This is you. You are for me like little children, folks. You will not listen. And this is just the heater story. When you was little, you did never change. You are still children. And did burn yourself on this heater so many times that you don't feel it anymore. Now what do I want with these people? So folks, for me, one warning must be enough. And that's also your last warning. So there's the heater. Don't touch it. But first you will feel it before you will understand. And then you will directly learn from it. But there are also people, they touch this heater all the time, and they know they are burnt, and will get the same sensation again, because that is also a sensation, a feeling, you understand? But you also can find love in it. Bad love. Well, that's your bad luck. So folks, the chat is open. Don't answer me any question. I'm gonna hurt you. You understand? I'm definitely gonna hurt your soul. You will get bad feelings. This is how I push you away from me. You understand? I do this thing. It's what God did learn me. And God did come to me, don't trust no one and don't trust anything. And I thought, oh, okay. You did talk about the whole world, Father. Yeah, the whole world. Okay. So you are not trustable. Not one of you. So why will I? Why will I give you another chance? You know? I won't. But my Father will. But that's my Father. My Father is more love than me. You understand? But I do have more love for my Father than anyone ever will give on this planet. But I do not love you. No. I care less. I will say, go with your selfie. I also do it. You understand? You do it also. Stay away from me. I don't want you, man. Not one of you. So, you are not my thing. Well, you are not my people. So, you are a very stupid race. How God ever did create you, I do not understand. It hurts him. I did warn you. I did warn you, folks. That's the way I am. No one ever gonna change it. But when God say, my son, give it another chance, I give it another chance. Because I must listen to God. I always will. And this is how it will be. And that's how it will stay. And how long I do still live here, that's up to you. When you gonna kill me? You understand? When? It's really up to you. And that's the truth. You're gonna hate me so deeply that people want to kill me. And that's what I saw already. Maybe I will be hanged like your ancestors did do with Jesus Christ. Well, it fit with me. Because I always will talk about God, and it will be the last word ever will come out of me the day I die. You know? And I will not hanging and say, Father, forgive them because they don't know what they do. Now you bloody know what you do. You understand? I will hanging there and I will say, they bloody know what they do. Father, do not forgive them. Not one of them. They did murder me. That's the truth. So did say Jesus the same thing? Yes, he did. He did. He did say the same thing. Is it standing in the Bible? No, no, no. No, no. No, he did die for your sin. No, he did die because of your sin. He did not die for your sin. How can Jesus die if you do not sin against him? That's how Jesus did die, right? You did do this sin to kill him. So when I hanging there, folks, I will tell my Father God, don't forgive them. They don't know bloody well what they did do. They start to kill me. That's true. But I will come back with another story, and this is all about writing down to me, you understand? I only will hurt you, folks. Don't write down, because I'm ready to answer your questions, but it will hurt you all the time. So don't just listen. Say nothing, no thumbs up, thumbs down, or you like me or whatever. Folks, it's not a thumbs up story. It's not a likable story. It's an end time story, and it is a story in people what will die. And disgusting to talk about. But someone has to do it. And God thought that I'm the right person to do it. I think God is right. I am the right person to do it. Because you will hear, really, no one talk like I do. No one. Or they don't dare, or they always will lie. One of these two things. And they definitely did not get it from God to talk about God like that. No, folks. That's another lying story. But you will find it fast. If you find PayPal, then you will understand. If you find money in people, richness and rings and very fancy clothes and houses and all that kind of shit, then you know enough. Don't go with that people. Go with people who will ask you really nothing. And will give you knowledge unbelievable, out of this world. And God is out of this world. You understand? So the knowledge of God need to come in to this human being who will talk like I do. If there will come another one like me. Deal with it or don't deal with it. It's up to you. But it always was and it always will be.